right. Okay. There we go. Season 1 is over. Last week was the end of a 9-episode seasonal arc. If you want to call it Season 1, I don't really know what to call it. It feels weird saying that it's the first season after doing 5 years of Modern Mouse, but a lot of people had opinions. So I want to address it really quick because people had their thoughts about doing video essays along with a narrative story arc. Back 6, 7, 8 months ago, I got really tired. I was just tired of making video essays to make video essays, and at the same time, the stats were not that great. In fact, I would put out a new video, and I would be losing people. Like, people would unsubscribe for every new video that I put out. So I felt like something needed to change, both creatively, that was satisfying, as well as hopefully the channel just doing better. So we came up with this idea to do the narrative thing, and there are other channels that have done something similar. But for me, it was a challenge. For Joe, it was a challenge to write something. So we sat down and put together this entire whole first season. And we've not ignored any of the comments that we've gotten. We've thought about them. We've had discussions. And so going into season 2, there are going to be some changes. But the narrative story arc is still going to continue along with the video essays. And in fact, the launch of season 2 should hopefully be by the end of May. So you've got a couple of weeks until then, but along with this update video, there's also going to be some supplemental things coming out over the next few weeks. So don't worry, Modern Mouse isn't going anywhere. There's going to be stuff coming out in preparation for season 2. Okay, so besides season 2 coming up, as well as the supplemental videos that will be out before season 2, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about that I typically don't ever talk about, but I need to, and I probably need to be more diligent about talking about them up front. The first one being Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/modernmouse, or you can click the link down in the box below, or if you're able to, at the end of this video, you can click the link there. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a way for you to help support financially this channel and everything that we do. And in return, you get some extras. And I'm not even saying that you need to give us $100 or $20 or whatever. It's a monthly billing of up to $5 a month. You can spend as little as $1 a month. But depending on what tier you choose, you get extra podcasts, extra videos. I send out personal notes and letters. There's all kinds of fun stuff over on Patreon that we do besides this, including kind of a behind-the-scenes podcast where Joe and I typically talk about the videos that we're working on or the videos that we have done, or sometimes we've reviewed movies that typically wouldn't get talked about on Modern Mouse, etc. The great thing about Patreon is that we've actually put some of that money to use. If you go back and look at the beginning of this season as compared to the end of season 1, you'll see the gradual increase of Joe's camera and his audio and his lighting, and that's because all the money that we had at Patreon, we put towards that. I also got some new lenses for the camera here. This is not a new lens, but I do have some new lenses to work on. So in between now and season 2, I'll actually be trying to learn a little bit more about lenses. I didn't go to school to be a filmmaker, so I'm kind of learning on the spot and trying out some new lenses. So the experiment there will continue. But we also have other goals and aspirations on Patreon. So if we hit a certain number of subscribers, there will be things that we end up doing. Right now, if we get to 25 subscribers on Patreon, that means that I will actually be giving one of the videos for season 2. I'll be allowing people to vote on which video we do. Then there's merchandise. And earlier in the season, at the very beginning of the season, we dropped this shirt design, which I love. It's the new Modern Mouse logo, the Modern Mouse character, along with this cool Heather shirt. You can also get it in a hoodie. But we're bringing it back, and we're bringing it back for a limited time, so you can only get it through the end of May. So if you're interested in getting a new shirt, you've got a month or so to do so, till the end of May 2023. Then no more shirts. We'll be bringing out other designs as we go along. Throughout season 1, I hope you saw the improvements on Joe's end and even on my end. I hope that you saw the experiments that we were doing. those experiments, I believe, paid off in learning new ideas that we can use in the future. But yeah, this is again a brief update. There will be some videos before the season starts, so there will be some things coming up on the channel, so stick around for those, including a video where I'm going to rank all the Muppets characters, which is going to be fun. So till then, see you later, and keep moving forward.